And we are live from San Francisco, the amazing city that has given birth to so many of the innovations that have defined our age. So you are in for a great debate today.
I'd like to first introduce the guests. Shall we go by what? Age? Who's the oldest? We could go by least amount of hair. Do you believe that entrepreneurs have lost the will to innovate?
I've never known a more exciting time for innovation.
The level of science and innovation and entrepreneurship and ingenuity that comes out of 13 to 17-year-olds is so impressive. So I'm a card-carrying optimist,
all right,
and I think entrepreneurship's alive and well and growing.
And we are going to take a question from Elmira.
The one I found that is the most troubling is the status quo. How does an entrepreneur disrupt or innovate today when the system and the rules and regulations make it so difficult for him or her to do so?
You've got to use every trick in the book to try to overcome not just the big company themselves, but the big company's relationship with authority.
Just the patent system itself needs reform so that small companies can actually thrive.
Any technology can be used for good or evil, and we've got to do the right things with those data. And the companies that do the right things with the data will be the ones that are successful in the long term.
It honestly needs a complete rethink. It doesn't.
Absolutely.
It's broken. It doesn't work. And if government doesn't work, a lot else doesn't work below it.
I think that the point is that the ceiling doesn't matter so much, it's the floor that matters, right? And if we can bring everyone up to a certain floor where they can all enjoy 3 meals a day, education and culture, etc.
Did I read this right? You want more regulation?
In a place like Greece, where the financial system has just collapsed, you need fairer rules. And this is something that you can only achieve with more regulation coming into the game.
You might be in a fairly unique position in Greece, and that you can actually educate the regulators. You can go to them and you can sit down and say, look, imagine you are trying to do this, and these are the hurdles we've got to overcome, and try to embrace them into your problems and get them to urgently try to help you. And I think that's the only thing you can really do.
What's the first thing an entrepreneur should do?
You have to have a little doubt. Like, you can get this emotional momentum spun up and everybody's all rah, rah, rah. You have to have a little bit of doubt inside. And that being really that you're pushing the edge. Because if it's all so easy, or everyone seems it's so easy, you're like, wait a second, what am I not looking at? What risks am I not, that are unforeseen that I have to dig deeper on?
I meet a lot of entrepreneurs who are like, oh, I really want to start a company, and it's like, well, that's great, but it should start with a problem that you want to solve, right? And the instinct to solve a problem.
So many of the best businesses are spun out of experiences like that, but either bad experiences that you have and you feel you can do it better, or bad experiences that someone else is having, and you can step in and help them, and those are often the very best businesses that get created.
What are the lessons we can learn in developing countries, and not only trying to innovate in industries that generally don't like innovation?
Somehow crowdsource, find serial entrepreneurs either in your country or out of your country to help you with these challenges. There's definitely people who've disrupted the food industry in other countries. Can you find them somehow, given that we are globally networked in an inexpensive way now?
It's so nice to have another woman on a panel like this, by the way. Thank you.
It's got something to do here. I don't think you saw the invite, the rules.
Oh no!
All right, okay.
Cut it!
All right, well.
Yeah!